Welcome to Image Design, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be working on Unit 10, creating a mask. This is a nice short unit for this week while I'm out at PSSAs. But before we get started, I want to ask you, how did it go? How did 9.04 assignment review go? Are you all done? It was a piece of cake? Did you hit some bumps? But you'll get it done. Or do you have a question about the assignment, or not even know what the assignment is? If you answered C or D, please send me an email. I'll try to give you as much help as I can over the email and hopefully get you on the right track this week. Warning, warning. You guys know the routine. If GIMP is not working, tools aren't working, close it, restart it, and make sure you're saving your work. Do you feel like this guy? I sure hope not. This week, we're not going to have a help session. I will be out at PSSA testing. However, please feel free to send me an email asking me any questions that you might have regarding previous assignments and this week's Unit 10. Today's agenda: bonus race, Unit 10 key terms, 10.02 assignment intro, and then the exit ticket. It's a bonus race. Copy the screen, complete the review, and then send me a snapshot of the review. You can earn up to 5 bonus points by taking a snapshot of this screen that you've completed. Make sure you complete each question to earn all 5 points, ladies and gentlemen. 10.02 assignment, mask. Goals for this lesson are to make a mask for an image and blur an image background. To the right, you see an example of one of the projects. Who's ever worn a mask for Halloween, or maybe to scare someone, or maybe just for fun, maybe just to dress up? Have you? A mask is a special kind of layer that lets you hide or reveal some of the other layers. A mask can let you make changes to the look of the layer without changing the original. A duplicate layer. A duplicate layer command makes an exact copy of the other layer. So this is a really good feature no matter what project you're working on. You can always make a copy of your original and you have that duplicate as a backup. And then you can work on the copy instead of manipulating and changing and possibly making a mistake on the original. The add to and subtract to from current selection. So we learned in the last unit that selections can be created by one of the select tools, the ellipse or the rectangular. And sometimes you're going to want to add to those or maybe subtract from them. To add to a current selection and subtract from a current selection button lets you change the shape of a selection you've already made instead of replacing it or having to recreate a new one. These buttons appear in the tool options when any selection tool is being used. They're especially useful when using the fuzzy select tool because the tool creates selections for you, and that may not always be exactly what you want. Let's get started. 10.02 assignment. So this is the direction sheet, ladies and gentlemen. I will have that attached to the email. But before I move on in the video, I want to remind you guys that you got to make sure that you're reading 10.01 to complete the steps to create your first image. Double check that with the rubric. Third, use the instructions to create a second image. You can use any images you'd like, images from the internet, personal images on that second image. Double check that with the rubric. Put all your files in the zipped folder and make sure you refer to the files that you need to submit. There should be mask, XCF, and mask JPEG. That's your first image. Second mask, XCF, and second mask JPEG. That's your second image, the one that you use any image you'd like on. If you have any questions regarding this, please make sure and feel free to send me an email. 10.02 Assignment Rubric. I'll have this attached to the email as well. Ladies and gentlemen, this will show you the criteria that I use to grade your project. Make sure you're double checking your work. Ask yourself, do I have this in my mask? Did I put a blur filter on my mask? Does my project contain 2 layers? The criteria are the same for both images. Just make sure you're completing 2 and following these grading rubric criteria. Make sure you work on the Unit 10 Create a Mask assignment during today's class time. What do I need to do? This assignment is due Friday, 4/28/17. You should be submitting mask XCF, that's a GIMP file, along with mask JPEG, and then second mask XCF file, along with second mask JPEG, all in a zipped folder. Make sure you put that in the Unit 10 Dropbox for grading. To-do list. Work on this assignment throughout the week. Submit it to that Unit 10.02 assignment Dropbox. Complete any missing assignments from Units 8 through 10 for quarter 4. And attend our next live session. Here's a quick look at our calendar this week. You should be working on the Unit 10 assignment, and it is due Friday as a reminder. Have a great week, ladies and gentlemen, and look forward to my next recording.